All right, now we begin our second day of America's Champion Cup presented by Fernando Foundation. I'm Javier Munoz, joined by Jesse Navarro. We're on xable.com. This is definitely a FITFA event that's sponsored by EDF and Invacare. Thanks to our title sponsors, EDF and Invacare. I'm Javier Munoz, and you're on xable.com. All right, Jesse, how are you?
I'm great. We're really excited about this game. First time to see the North Shore Eagles. Just going to be really, really fun.
So the North Shore Eagles, they have their work cut out for them as they go against Indy Sudden Impact, one of the stronger teams, coming out of the pool play. Tied with Synergy in their pool bracket.
Yes,
I don't think many people saw that coming.
It definitely showed that there are some strong Canadian teams here, and it'll be really interesting to see if they can take the victory here, and they'd be the first Canadian team to beat an American team this tournament so far.
Really?
Yes.
Well, great job.
We'll see.
North Shore, let's see what can happen. All right, today we start our quarterfinals, our semifinals, and then the finals. So if you get a chance to watch this game, hopefully you'll step on and click on some other games. Later on today, it's going to be some great action as we turn up the intensity. Win or go home.
That's always the fun about these very competitive events. You know, it's all about victory today, and you can see they're stepping up their intensity, just like from your interviews yesterday with some of the players and coaches.
Yeah, we had some great time at the post-game interview with some wonderful players. We had a chance to talk to Luke, who's out there on the floor right now, I believe. Working really hard. So who do you have for North Shore Eagles there, Jesse?
So we have number 4, Keith Knight. We have number 7, Milad Haji Hassan. We have Shane DeWilt. Brian Daniel Scott, number 9. Luke Galvani, as you were saying, is number 92. And then John Galvani, his brother, is number 2.
Perfect. So we have John Galvani in goal, playing really good. And then we have Luke, number 92, who's seems to be the leader of the team. But I have here captain and goalie is Luke. They look like they have him playing out today, as they're probably going to try to produce a couple goals. For, let's see what we have for Sudden Impact. Great team. Been together for a long time. Lost a couple players. Changed a couple players, I believe. But not new to the team is Jordan Dickey, number 3. Katie Dickey, number 87. Is that Jeannie Munson, number 14. Andrew Siever, number 19. And Tara Hall, number 8. Talk a little bit about Tara. You're pretty familiar with her, is that right?
Yes, absolutely. Tara came from Tampa Bay, and she was a member of the Tampa Thunder for many years, and just moved to Indianapolis about a year and a half ago and joined the Sudden Impact. She's a great player. Originally started as a goalie, but has moved up into a forward position, and I think she's got the great potential to do some excellent goals today in that forward position. I
like it. So, out of goalie into forward. Sudden Impact in the black, North Shore in the yellow and blue. We get started to this game 2 minutes in. Looks like some good action. Ball up and down. Sudden Impact's gonna flex their muscles a bit. With a couple veteran players, this may be a goal. Denied.
Some great blocking by the brothers. You can see they're really trying to cover that goal as well as they can.
I'm sure they work really well together. It's our first chance, as we talked about at the top of the broadcast, to watch the North Shore team, the Eagles. So far, pretty good. I mean, good, solid defense. See if they can produce some offense.
You know, we've seen in some of the Sudden Impact games that their strength really comes from which team?
Oh, pass to the middle.
Oh, blocked.
Still denied.
Wow.
The two brothers converging, and they come out with the pack with the ball.
That was incredible. That looked like a goal all the way across, and then Luke and John just came out of nowhere and met just in time.
Excellent defense so far by the Eagles. Holding, Tara with a nice shot. I don't know if they can keep this up for much longer, though.
It's hard when you're being pressed and you're in that defensive situation. It's hard to convert that and really generate a counterattack when you're so deep in your own defensive end.
All right, scary moment
Good catch by the ref.
for Jordan Dickey as he rolls up on the ball, but the referees are right there to save him from a dangerous fall early this morning.
And, you know, Katie actually had that same situation in the game yesterday. Almost tipped over, and a ref caught her from behind. She didn't even. She was so prepared to go over. She was like, and then they just caught her just in time. So I guess maybe now they got their tips out, you know, and we'll move forward with some safer play.
All right, so we have our first scare out for the day. Hopefully, it's our last.
I agree.
We had a safe tournament yesterday. Hopefully, we have another great safe tournament. These players are really wise, and they can feel when the ball moves up on them and things like that. It does get a little intense. Nice play by the Eagles. Move the ball down into the sudden impact zone.
And Milad is really a great player, number 7 right here, to clear that ball out. He was definitely showing some of the aggressiveness and anticipation.
I like it. So Milad is our first substitution from the Eagles. See what he can produce. So far, he's produced moving the ball down into their zone. Jordan Dickey. Let's talk a little bit about Jordan Dickey. What do you see in him as he's grown throughout the years in power soccer?
Well, Jordan's an interesting player because he actually started while the old game was in effect and played with a larger ball. He was really good at that style. But I actually think that he's been able to improve with this newer style because it's more about finesse. And he definitely has the ability to finesse that ball. And being a little bit smaller, his chair moves very quickly around the court. He's able to
Terrell with the shot, denied.
Wow.
Excellent ball movement by the sudden impact.
Another great defense by the Galvani brothers.
Oh, Galvani brothers stepping up to the challenge so far.
Let's see what they can do with this corner kick, though. Corner kick is a tough situation. It's just, where is sudden impact going to try
Jordan
to place
Dickey,
that
nice
ball?
shot, denied.
And it's cleared.
Again by the Galvani brothers.
And Ginny's going to try and clear that one away. Sends it into dangerous territory.
It was a bit of a dangerous play. She comes out, no one behind her. If she misses, that's a sudden goal for the Eagles. All right, Jordan and Katie Dickey working hand in hand together. They know each other well. We have a brother and sister combo on the court, and we have a brother and brother combo.
You know what? I don't think I've ever seen a game like that before. That's pretty incredible.
Pretty interesting what you'll see in power soccer. So, we have 2 girls on the floor. Talk about the impact of having, co-ed teams out there where women, men, boys play against each other.
I think it's great. You really get to play like anybody. You don't have to be dainty or anything. This is certainly not a dainty sport.
No, man.
You can see already they're pretty aggressive. I think it's a great way for them to get out their competitive energy and just play like the guys.
I love it. So there's no difference in a chair. If you can control a joystick, you have an opportunity to play. So, dangerous move. Katie goes around. Goal! Sudden impact.
Wow.
Excellent play. So a little confusion in there. It was not the Galvani brothers. One of them got pushed out.
Right. It looked like it was Milad who ended up coming in at the right side, but really was out of the play. Seemed to be a little bit blocked. That's a tough situation when you get blocked out of your goal and you just can't go in. It'll create a 3-on-1.
Dangerous play again. Unfortunate, the Galvani brothers working great together. Milan, probably, it's harder for him to see behind himself. Those kinds of deals, you want to put the best players in your box in those moments. One crucial mistake, sudden impact up, 1-0.
And sometimes that's the turning point. If you can get that first goal, if you can break it open, then now you feel like you can push a little bit forward, that your plays are working. It builds that confidence just a little bit more.
You're certainly right. It certainly does. We've seen 1-goal leads turn into 3-goal leads as teams are pressing to get that equalizer goal. As you can see, sudden impact, not letting their foot off the gas. Looking for a second goal. Galvani passes it over to one of his teammates, taking the ball down the court deep into the impact area again.
And that's just amazing control that we just saw exhibited by Keith Knight. and Katie Dickey. I mean, Katie driving backwards that entire length, and Keith controlling the ball and trying to really earn a good spot at the goal. It's just amazing, their ability to maneuver with such skill.
Such skill, precision. The game has changed so much. It's more about accuracy, more about precision, more about being in the right spot at the right time. Control, control, control. You're going to see some of the most talented players in the world in this tournament here already. We've seen most of them, but I think a lot of them will step their game up to another level as we step into the knockout rounds.
Well, you know, it's always interesting when you have the, that was probably an advantage call.
2-on-1, she splits the defense. Tough break. Advantage for the Eagles on that.
Yes, really. Very nice that it's stripped off of Milad. You know, it's always good if you can get the ball off of the opposite team and earn yourself a better position. Sometimes that'll allow you to set up those set plays.
So true. All right, Katie Dickey with the beautiful blast in. Kara with the rebound. Denied, but Jordan Dickey with another goal for Jordan Dickey. Excellent teamwork. Everyone on the floor touches the ball. Jordan bangs it in for the rebound. Too many chances too early.
That was great positioning by them. They just set that up in a triangle format right around the goal. And you know what? When you have those opportunities and you see the ball crossing, bouncing back and forth, you know that you're going to have a chance on the opposite side.
Well, it gets real dangerous when the ball is bouncing around in your own goal area. The Galvani brothers play solid defense, but sometimes offense just steps up to the plate.
Well, the ball always moves faster than the chairs. You know, it has that potential to just go faster than the 6.2 mile an hour speed limit. And it's hard to defend when it's moving so fast.
So you've been watching the sport for a number of years. What are your thoughts on the speed limit, 6.2? Good, bad, indifferent?
You know, I think it helps so that the players all have an even playing field. You know, they're all working at the same speed, so it's not whose chair is better in terms of speed. But I'm not sure that 6.2 is the right speed limit or if that's maybe too slow. You know, I wasn't involved when they were working on the exact speed number, but these American players can go even faster with control. And I'd be interested to see what that.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see myself. You know, maybe a test trial run, maybe play a game that that features 8 miles an hour or 10 miles an hour. I know these players have full control of their chairs at high speeds. So I totally agree. Keeps the playing field even, though we definitely want the playing field to be even. It's all about the player's skill with the joystick, if you will. So we have our first substitute from Sudden Impact. Tara's coming off the field.
And that'll be Andrew Seaver coming in.
All right, Mr. Seaver stepping on.
Now, Andrew Seaver actually has just started at Ball State University, and he'll be joining a brand new team at Ball State, one of 17 players in the Ball State Collegiate program.
Wow.
So this is actually his last game with the Sudden Impact.
This is his last tournament with the Sudden Impact. Goal! Jordan Dickey once again, and you can see the impact immediately from Andrew Seaver as he knocks the ball straight across the front of the goal directly to Jordan Dickey. We call him Mr. Opportunity as Jordan Dickey scores another goal. That's 3 for him.
Wow.
In 12 minutes.
What a great way to be an impact player on Sudden
Impact player, that's so true. All right, so 3-0. What do you say to your players of the North Shore Eagles that come all the way from Canada? Had some tough matches. I know I spoke to Luke, and he had a positive attitude about the outcome of every game. He's here to learn. He said he knew he's going to have some tough matches. Hopefully try to pull one out.
You know, this is one of those games where they really have an opportunity to step up throughout the game. So if they can take some of the pieces they've learned, even just in the first half, come back at halftime and really prepare for a good second half, maybe earn a goal of their own, that'll be a great learning for them.
I think so.
They're a good team.
Oh, nice pass. Beautiful tap. Wow. Behind the goalie. Unbelievable skill.
Way, turned it right around.
Beautiful pass by Katie Dickey to her brother Jordan Dickey. presence of mind to tap it just slightly behind the goalie. The Galvani brothers have played very, very well, but sudden impact just too much for them to handle. Jordan Dickey, 4 goals now.
And now's the time that North Shore can really take some risks. Let them try some creative plays, come up, push a little bit harder, be a little bit more aggressive. Don't worry about defending quite as much as they've had, and see what they can do. See if they can catch sudden impact out of position.
Oh, here we go. Maybe here's a chance.
That'll be a goal kick coming out.
First opportunity for Eagle Shores comes at the 14-minute mark. So we'll see what they have left in them. Down 4-0. I would say a goal would be huge for them. They're down but not out. I mean, there's still 25 minutes left. 20 minutes in the next half, 5 in this half. So North Shore Eagles keep their head in the game, and they may have something to prove. Andrew.
Nice interception by Andrew Seaver to block that ball from getting all the way to Milad and turn it into another offensive end opportunity for the sudden impact. Really keeping up the pressure.
So if you're watching this on xsable.com, we're having a great time at the America's Champion Cup, presented by the Fernando Foundation. This is a FITFA event, sponsored by EDF and Imba Care. We have sudden impact on the floor. Up 4-0 on the North Shore Eagles from British Columbia, Canada. We're grateful for the 4 Canadian teams to come down and participate in this first America's Champion Cup. They've had some tough competition, tough go of it. The Canadians have, but I'm sure they'll learn from it, and maybe next year have a better outing.
Oh, I can only imagine where this program is going to go from here. You come to a tournament like this, you see play at levels that you didn't even dream were possible, and you just go back and study game tape, talk about strategy. I'm sure that these teams, when they come the next time, are going to be wicked.
I like it. So, first opportunity, obviously. Oh, close play, shot. Andrew Seaver with a little sneak in right there, trying to sneak right by the goalie, maybe distract him a little bit. Try to sneak one in. 60-minute mark. This looks like this could be another goal. What are your thoughts?
Absolutely. The sudden impact, no corner kick plays. They have opportunities for 1 player, 2 players. You know what? That was perfectly handled by Luke. Cleared it right out on the rebound. And Ginny turns that into a counterattack with a great push out of the goal.
Nice work. She smiles at you as she heard her name called.
Absolutely.
Great play.
Ginny actually is also leaving the team, the sudden impact team, after this tournament. She'll be moving to Arizona State for university. So it's really interesting to see this team. This is probably their last tournament together with these players before Ginny and Katie Dickey both go off to Arizona State and start working with the Arizona Heat program.
Wow. Okay, so shocking news. Maybe not. I'm sure most of the power soccer world knows that. But Katie Dickey's last tournament, is that what you said? With sudden impact? She's going to Arizona.
She's going to Arizona. Has already started there as a freshman. And any team that she plays with is going to be exceptional because she is just such a strong player out in the middle of the field.
I couldn't agree more. She's definitely a strong player. Already has 2 assists today. She's been working the floor, the midfield captain, if you will. Jordan Dickey has provided the goals with excellent shots on goal. Katie's been all over the map. Another shot on goal by Jordan, and it's a goal!
And that was just beautiful vision of the field. When you're looking down there, Andrew Seaver ready for that shot on the corner. But you know what? The goalies know that, and they're, the goalie and the defensive player were all on that side. And just the foresight to go to the back to the opposite side across the goal is just amazing. Just great vision. Again,
we know this from Jordan Dickey. He can score goals in bunches on any program, not just the North Shore Eagles. So excellent passing by both the Dickeys and Andrew. They were all set up, triangle set up in the box. Very, very hard to defend. The Galvani brothers have played valiantly so far. We're at the 18:30 mark.
Yes, and they've substituted Jordan out, a little bit of rest for him to say, you know what, great job on those goals. Put Tara back in. So we'll see how they can each distribute the balls accordingly. I think Katie will be playing sort of that central position and trying to get the wings over to Tara and Andrew.
I like it. So Jordan Dickey steps off the court, but not a loss in game as Katie Dickey scores.
Just
A
turns it
goal
right
of her
around.
own. Okay. It's the Dickey show out here today. 4 goals by her brother. No, 5 goals by Jordan Dickey, 1 by Katie Dickey. Katie Dickey with 3 assists already. So I thought maybe a letdown by sudden impact with Jordan stepping off, but no. Katie Dickey carrying the load.
It seems like their confidence level just keeps rising.
All right, so we're going into the halftime. If you're the sudden impact team, you're up 6-0. You have a whole half to play. You're the coach. What do you say to your team?
Well, you don't want to start thinking about the next game yet, but you do want to start thinking about what plays or what situations you may want to improve so that you can do them better as the tournament builds. So you're going to try some unique corner kick situations.
I like it.
Try and create some other set plays and really work on your passing as well.
All right, 19-minute mark. Excellent play by both teams. Sudden impact dominating the play. 6-0 over North Shore Eagles. I'm Javier Munoz, joined by Jesse Navarro. We're on xsable.com, and we'll be back for the second half in just a moment.